Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Just fought those guys. I'm gonna say I hope that was what was supposed to happen. Wait. He looks like a
Grasp your grief, my hunters.
like a
and
demon.
kill it. For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the demon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Alright, I guess a big lore dump right here.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them, but a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum, and they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off.
So tell me, chat, what's the difference between a daemon and a demon?
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about it as much as a dead fish. But when he and Araya came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way.
I like to think that Scarecrow was trying to troll there.
He goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
So what's the origin of a daemon?
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave, or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Hey, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
So Scarecrow says that in the general sense, daemon is an older form of the word demon from the Greek. I assume that he's correct because he's probably looked that up on Google, and everything you read on the internet's true.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this still-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could
Seems
tell me
that
more about Araya
killed
or
our
Thunderstorm.
hunters. How many of them
Might be worth a
have
shot.
already poured into the cut?
We meet again.
Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this dude.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Warwicks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, It sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the balloon between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
Ooh, hey, look, it's the Damon Scarecrow.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remain with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Damon's in the cut.
Alright.
Seems like the blue light has no hold on the world. Sparks the Damon drives.
Let's go up and get this side quest. Someone's Nuker, tough people. Some would say too tough, right?
I heard
Yeah.
you mention a flood.
Yes, a sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you.
She seems happy
But its pipes are deep under the water now.
when she talks about it.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war,
Her voice is
Frog
very
carried pipes
familiar.
to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
No time to waste worrying about this.
Deep Din.
Ooh,
Silence
a
of
traitor.
waters.
Do you have really good stuff for me? You probably do, but I've got a blue gleam. Is it easy to get blue gleam, Wolf? Like, do I get it off enemies, I assume? It's around. Now I know what it's like when my friends are like, "Hey, tell me about this game. Tell me about this movie." And I'm like, "Just watch."
If I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her.
Outlander, wait a moment.
Oh, this guy's headdress is awesome.
That spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
You're not the first to take an interest in it. I've made it myself.
Your own design. Yet you are not a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Alright, are any of those close? Are those all kind of... Not as big as a place as I thought it would be.
One day, that's all. Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keeping together this time.
Oh, hey. There's a... Let's go find that dude. I see he's a tall neck over here somewhere.
All the winters. Coming at once.
What did that thing just do to me?
A tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
Also, I don't even have to, like, destroy it. Oh, there's a bird up there. Not destroy it. I meant, like, go get it.
Nice device. Found it a long time ago. The scavengers have just gotten started.
You don't see me. You were right about the XP. I should level up in no time. Ooh. Yeah, come over and see what that was about. Really disappointing when I'm in stealth range and it doesn't do it. Get out of the corner. Oh, I got a big boy coming. Oh, there's two of them. Great. That's hitting him in the chest. Come on. Like, I don't need like a special armor, right, to not take cold damage or anything. It seems like it should be really cold around here, and that's something a game would do. Yep, so much for that. Flying.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes. If I can't find something, maybe my focus can. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
Really? Yeah, let's go ahead and do those.
The Banuk were protecting it. This tall neck was probably holy to them.
One up there, yeah. Of course there would be.
This'll help.
I knew there was one behind me too. Come on, run into this. You come from? Well, if anything, I'm leveling up quicker.
Part seems intact. Telnecks are built tough.
Whoa. It's one of the things I fought coming here, isn't it? Can I avoid it?
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Come on. Oh, where the hell did you come from? Oh, you cheater.
That hurt it.
Move, girl. I hate when she doesn't jump back. Give me a lot more XP the first time.
One of the Telnecks parts. It's heavy.
Hey, blue
These
gleam.
crystals might be precious to someone.
It's up there, right? I should make more of these.